It's Valentine's Day, and that means love is in the air. For some people, anyways. I'm probably editing a video from the confines of my dark room at like 2 in the morning, but I guess it could be worse. Since I don't have anyone to be with on this special day, I decided to ask myself a very practical and important question. Which Five Nights at Freddy's character would give the best hugs? That's right, I'm going to look at some of the animatronics, not all of them because there's far too many, and determine which one would give the best hug. If I skip your favorite, don't get mad, just leave a comment and I'll rate them there. I was originally thinking of doing some kind of like smash or pass thing, but this feels way more fun, honestly. So how exactly will this work? Well, I was originally going to make a bunch of categories and score them in each one, but that is just too much for a little joke video like this. So instead, I'm just going to go through and pick the best one from each game and put them head to head to determine FNAF's most huggable character. Sound good? Then let's begin. And real quick before we begin, consider liking the video and subscribing to the channel if you like FNAF. Normally my videos are a little more serious than this one, so check them out. Also, if you want to extra support the channel, consider becoming a member and gain access to some pretty neat perks, like a shout out at the beginning and end of each video. Thank you. Now let's get this thing started. Starting with Five Nights at Freddy's 1, I would immediately eliminate Foxy, Chica, and Golden Freddy from our candidates. Foxy is too dangerous, Chica would be more focused on eating you, and Golden Freddy is literally a ghost. That leaves us with Freddy Fazbear and Bonnie. It's a tough choice between these two, but I think I'm going to go with Bonnie as the FNAF 1 finalist. He's more friendly than Freddy, is pretty soft, and would definitely be gentle. I think Freddy would be just a bit more dangerous than Bonnie, so that's why Bonnie is the winner for FNAF 1. FNAF 2 has a lot of characters that I would just say no to right away. All of the Wizards are disqualified for obvious reasons. I mean, look at them, those are not huggable characters. The Shadows and Golden Freddy are again Ghost. I would never go anywhere near Mangle or Balloon Boy or JJ for that matter. And the puppet is like creepy. Who would hug the puppet? That leaves us with just the toy animatronics, Freddy, Chica, and Bonnie. Man, the FNAF 2 cast in general just kind of sucks. Besides the Withers, but they're not good for hugging. Anyways, between our three options, I would have to say that again, Toy Bonnie is the winner. Chica is just too obvious for so many reasons. I mean, have you seen the internet in 2014 when FNAF 2 came out? And Freddy is just straight up rude. I think Bonnie would be nice, probably, and a better hugger than the other two, although a plastic feeling hug can't be that comfy. Moving on to FNAF 3, this one is kind of awful. FNAF 3 has one animatronic that isn't a ghost, is what I would say if I didn't know what I was talking about. The minigames in FNAF 3 feature Fredbear and Spring Bonnie, so that makes three characters to choose from. None of these are good options. I mean, Springtrap is a definite no. He's probably got like a knife to stab you with or something as soon as he goes in for a hug. If I had to pick one of these two, I'd say Fredbear. My reason? I mean, as long as you don't stick your head directly in his mouth, I think you'll be alright. Plus, he's probably soft at least, so that's something. Well, I think FNAF 4 might actually be the worst one so far. In terms of huggable characters anyways, FNAF 4 is actually a great game. But what animatronics can we even choose from here to hug? I mean, Plushtrap? Maybe, but does he even count? I don't. Plushtrap is like not real, but he is real because of one of the books or whatever, but that's dumb. And this is not a lore video. There's no animatronics to choose from here. I guess we could count Fredbear and Spring Bonnie in this one instead of FNAF 3. Yeah, that's what I'll do. That does mean that we are forced to choose Springtrap for Five Nights at Freddy's 3, which is not great. That's pretty rough. But at least we don't have to hug any of the nightmares. Maybe that would be better? I don't know. We're still going to stick with Fredbear, but he counts for FNAF 4 and FNAF 3 is now Springtrap. Man, to be honest with you, Sister Location is not much better than FNAF 4, but at least the real animatronics. Instantly a big no on Circus Baby and Ballora just because they're creepy. Biddy Bab, Mini Rena, and Electro Bab are in the same boat. Also, they're dumb. Bonnet and Bonbon are good choices, but that would be kind of boring, to be honest. So that leaves us with either Funtime Freddy or Funtime Foxy. While they're both awfully dangerous, I mean, they were literally made to kill people by a psychopath, I would go with Foxy simply based on his personality. Freddy is just way too crazy to give a good hug, in my opinion. Man, what am I? This video is so stupid. What am I doing with this video? Five Nights at Freddy's 6 has, well, a lot of characters. The rock stars, the mediocre melodies, Trash in the Gang. One of these animatronics is actually so nice to you though that I think you would just have to hug them. First, definitely none of the salvage animatronics. I think it's pretty obvious why not. They're super dangerous. The rock stars aren't threatening in this game, but they are in Ultimate Custom Night. Same for the mediocre melodies, but there's an exception here. Mr. Hippo is my choice for this game, simply because he's just really nice. I mean, even when he kills you. Plus, he seems lonely and like a hug would cheer him up. His stories aren't that bad to listen to. I mean, they're fine. The next game in the list would be Ultimate Custom Night, but there's not new characters in that one. And along with Special Delivery and Help Wanted not having any real characters in it, that brings us to Security Breach. Now, this game is obviously, without a doubt, the most eligible cast of characters to be hugged. No other characters in Security Breach can even compare to the Glamrocks though, so we're just gonna skip everyone else and just go straight to the Glamrocks. I mean, these designs almost feel like they're made for this video. Chica is a no-go because she probably smells awful. All she does is eat trash all day. Also, side note, how does Chica eating trash even work? She's a robot. Where does it go? Like, it doesn't make any sense. Anyways, I would say Monty is off the list too, just because he's way too aggressive. Plus, I don't think he would even care to give you a hug in the first place, just based on his personality. That leaves Freddy and Roxy. While both are good options, my choice would be Glamrock Freddy. I mean, he's never mean to you and is not self-centered like Roxy is. Although Roxy is a lot less obsessed with herself in Ruin, Freddy is still the clear choice to me. I mean, he's dad. Freddy is dad in that game. He would be so nice and give the best hug of all the Glamrocks. Without fur though, it could be a bit uncomfy compared to some of the others in this video, like Bonnie. There's no other characters in this video that I really want to include, especially since it's literally just a silly video that I probably shouldn't even be making, and I should be spending my time making a better video. So let's get to the finalists. We have 7 animatronics that I have scientifically selected as FNAF's best hug givers. Bonnie from FNAF 1, Toy Bonnie from FNAF 2, Springtrap from FNAF 3, Fredbear from FNAF 4, Funtime Foxy from Sister Location, Mr. Hippo from FNAF 6, and finally Glamrock Freddy from Security Breach. Some honorable mentions that could have made the finals are Freddy Fazbear, Funtime Freddy, and Roxy. I'll add them in the final rankings just to have a top 10 list because, you know, that's good for YouTube. So out of our 7 true finalists, who wins? Springtrap definitely does not. Fredbear is pretty easy to eliminate, along with Funtime Foxy. Toy Bonnie also isn't super deserving of being this series' best hugger. So that leaves us with 3, Bonnie, Mr. Hippo, and Glamrock Freddy. This is my bias talking, but Glamrock Freddy would be my winner. I mean, come on, he's him. Caring as can be, would not be dangerous, and for sure knows how to hug. Maybe Fazbear Entertainment has him programmed not to, but he still knows how. The only thing that would kinda suck would be that he's not soft at all, but I don't think it would be that bad. For our top 10 list from worst to best, we have Springtrap, Fredbear, Funtime Freddy, Funtime Foxy, Toy Bonnie, Freddy Fazbear, Roxy, Mr. Hippo, Bonnie, and finally, Glamrock Freddy. Okay, getting to the end of this video, I'm realizing now, I mean, I realized when I started making it, but I really realize now after recording my voice for it that this is a stupid video. I don't even know why I made this. Don't take it seriously because it's not a serious video at all. And I promise next week I will have a far more serious, well, not serious, but like normal video on my channel. If I didn't name your character, don't get mad because this video is just a joke. Next week, more serious. Basically, you're getting a bonus vid next week, which usually I only post every other Friday. So, you know, special treat, I guess. Anyways, that's it for today. Be sure to like and subscribe for more FNAF content. Check out my other stuff in the description. Goodbye, superstars, and happy Valentine's Day.